Even after Kevin Harpham is released, he will still have to report to a probation officer. But does his proposed punishment fit the crime? KXLY4's Jeff Humphrey is live at the bomb scene with a reaction from Harpham's intended targets. Jeff?
Robin, today in federal court, Kevin Harpham admitted that he placed a bomb here specifically hoping to hurt African Americans marching in that parade. Today, those same people, they said they felt that Harpham's proposed punishment of more than a quarter century behind bars was appropriate. Harpham's plea agreement came as a surprise to Spokane's minority community, but most members are glad the would-be bomber has admitted his guilt. Reverend Happy Watkins was one of Harpham's intended targets, and today said he was pleased by the proposed plea agreement.
I'm satisfied of this conviction, and hopefully that it will send a message to people who are on the other side of the law, who view people differently. This will make a statement.
The minority community is also impressed with a 3-month-long FBI investigation that identified Harpham as a suspect. They are gratified to see that agents went to such great lengths to enforce the law equally.
For them to get on it and for them to stay on it and for them to, get a viable suspect in this, I tip my hat to them.
The people targeted by Harpham's bomb also understand why a plea agreement and surefire conviction is a better legal bet than going to trial. That if Harpham had somehow been acquitted, a not guilty verdict might have invited other racially motivated attacks.
We do not want people in the inland Northwest to believe that this kind of behavior, even though no one was hurt in this incident, someone could have been, that this kind of behavior is in any way acceptable.
Harpham's plea agreement was offered after his defense team had won several legal victories, including suppressing statements that Harpham made to the FBI after he was taken into custody. The United States had lost its ability to show that Harpham had all but admitted his guilt to federal agents.
He wanted to know how long have you known about me, and then I think one of the other statements made was he asked the agents who were accompanying him to write down a number, and the assumption, although we don't know this for sure, the assumption was a number of the amount of time they thought he was going to have to spend in prison.
And we now know that number is 27 to 32 years in prison. That if Judge Justin Quackenbush feels the sentence is sufficient and serves justice. For those of you concerned about the federal budget, the United States was ready to spend tens of thousands of dollars to fly experts from Quantico, Virginia, the FBI lab there, put them up in hotels for this 3-week trial, and now that money, because of this plea agreement, doesn't have to be spent. Reporting live downtown, Jeff Humphrey, KXLY4.